So now we are back today after a long time reviewing Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1, which is the 7th Harry Potter movie. I did Part 2 earlier on in the series of videos. I think somewhere in season 1 or season 2. But yeah, this film stars Daniel Radcliffe, Emma Watson, Rupert Grint, Jason Isaacs, Tom Felton, David Thewlis, and Imelda Staunton. Yeah, now I can spoil this one because I know a lot of people have seen it. There's this huge sky battle at the beginning with 7 Potters, of course. And I mean, it's just a cool battle to watch. A cool opening sequence to see. Of course, it's really, really awesome opening sequence. There's Bill Weasley's wedding in this movie, which is sadly taken over by a bunch of Death Eaters, scary people who want to be so obliged. At the beginning of this movie, Harry turns 17. So it begins the summer before his graduation. And the day before he turns 17, so the day before he can legally use magic out of school and whatnot. So yeah, they basically send Hagrid to help him. Of course, Hedwig dies in this movie. Dobby also dies later in this movie. There's the whole Malfoy Manor sequence in this movie. Great music by Alexander Desplat. Which is a great composer. One of the great composers of our time. Hermione and Ron are already old enough to use magic out of school at this time. At the beginning of the movie, Hermione actually does use the Obliviate spell to erase her parents' memory of her. And this movie, that's how the movie kicks off. There's a whole sequence where they use Polyjuice Potion to basically infiltrate the Ministry of Magic, which that's always cool to see. And I mean, there's a haunting opening sequence where Charity Burbage is killed by the Death Eaters. Or yeah, the Muggle Studies teacher. I mean, this is... yeah. There's the whole sequence of Hermione being tortured, which was from what I've heard, the hardest sequence for them to do in this movie. Because Emma didn't want to do it. I don't know. Sometimes you just gotta do things you don't want to do. And yeah, this is a Blu-ray of the movie. You should see by just looking at the case. And this movie is rated PG-13 for some sense of action, violence, and basically frightening images. Same spiel as the last one I did. And this film is 146 minutes long, or 2 hours and 26 minutes long. Now, I would like them to make a supercut of Deathly Hallows Part 1 and Part 2, just because that's the way that the books were released. They can just do a special showing of it in the theaters. Of course, you'd be taking the credits out of the 7th movie and using the credits in the 8th movie and erasing the title shot, Part 1, part of Deathly Hallows Part 1, and just rebranding it as Deathly Hallows. Yeah, these are fun movies. Harry loses his wand in this movie. The Sword of Gryffindor returns in this movie. They destroy a bunch of Horcruxes in this movie and that movie, Part 2. And I mean, it's the perfect first part to an ending that's just so clean and amazing. Yeah, Dobby's death is a bit heart-wrenching, but you know, Dobby's death is just Dobby's death, and it's a small thing. Like, it's not too much to cry about for me when I'm watching this movie. Yep. Like, it's just like Frodo going to the Grey Havens. Had to happen, so they made it happen. Well, it did happen in the books, too. So anyway, that's my review of Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1.